Hey guys, so I look really white and pasty right now, but that's because I just finished my base makeup, like foundation, concealer, and then powder and all that. But I'm going to continue with the basics, what do I want to call it, basic series, I guess, that I'm doing. Where the next step, I'm like talking about how you do foundation, how you do your eyebrows, how you do eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, contour, highlight, blush, all that. So the next part in this series, I'm just basically going to go in the order that I do my makeup routine. You don't have to do your routine the same way that I do, but the next step that I do after I do my base is my eyebrows, and I'm going to show you several different ways to do your eyebrows. Some people use a pencil, some people use powder, some people use a pomade or wax, whatever you want to call it. So for right now, I'm going to use a pencil. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, which one is this? Brow Definer. She also has a Brow Wiz. The difference between that and this one is that the Brow Definer is angled, and the Brow Wiz is just like a, kind of like a retractable eyeliner, but it's an eyebrow pencil. It's just a little point that comes out. It's not sharpened or anything. So for eyebrows, the first thing you want to do, using a pencil, there's usually going to be a spoolie at the end if you don't have one on your eyebrow pencil. You can get a normal spoolie brush like this, but I have one on the end of my eyebrow pencil, so no need to use that. And what I do is I brush up at the front of my eyebrows and then brush to the side when I come to the middle, and then brush down when I get to the tail of my eyebrow. So again, on the other side, brush up at the front, to the side, in the middle, and then not like straight down, but like down at an angle towards the tail of my eyebrow, just following the natural shape. After that's done, because that's just going to show you the natural shape of your eyebrow when you fill them in, I'm going to take out my eyebrow pencil. If you don't have a retractable one, you can use one that sharpens. I have one that looks like this as well, but eyebrow pencil is an eyebrow pencil. It's basically going to do the same thing no matter what kind it looks like. But if you have just a sharpened one, you can do that too. I'm going to twist this open about that much, maybe even a little bit lower, because you don't want to twist it all the way out, like have it like this, because then it's prone to break. So just twist it out to like how much you need, enough to where the plastic part isn't going to rub against your face. And what I do first is I go to the front of my eyebrow and I kind of brush, or I guess brush, like do upward strokes, because I use the spoolie to go up. So here I'm going to go up. And on the front of your eyebrows where you want it to be the lightest, and on that tail of your eyebrows where you want it to be the darkest, it's like a gradient effect. And then once I go up, then I'm same way I brushed it, I'm going to go sideways until I get, you see this like triangular part where my eyebrow starts to go down, and that's where I come here, and then I angle my eyebrow pencil kind of like this in the way that my tail of my eyebrow is, and I go look in the mirror and I go follow that line straight down. I try to go over it a couple times and then work my way back up like that. And it's going to look really harsh right now, but then I can just kind of go over it like that. And it looks like that. And then do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to go up with the least amount of pressure. And I can kind of go sideways a little bit at the bottom right here. And then, if I want to, I can go sideways towards the bottom of my eyebrow and then slowly work my way up. And then when I get to the angled part, I'm going to twist this out a little bit more. When I get to the angled part, straight down, using the most amount of pressure that you've used. So the harder you press, the darker and more it's going to show up. And then I just kind of work my way up, filling in any areas that I missed. Like that. And I know it looks really harsh right now, especially this one. So that's the point of the spoolie again. Kind of blends everything together. So with my spoolie, just kind of brush through these mamma jammas, comb through them. It just kind of softens them up a little bit so it doesn't look like you literally painted eyebrows on your face. Like that. And you don't want to do it too much, because then all the things that you did all the stuff you just did will disappear, and then it'll be pointless, and you have to do your eyebrows again. But just like that. And if you did brush too much, you can just go back and fix what you messed up. So that is a quick way of how I do my eyebrows with the eyebrow pencil. I will come back at another time when I'm doing my makeup again, so I don't have to wipe this off and show you brow wax and then powder of other ways to use your eyebrow. Not to use your eyebrow, to do your eyebrows. But also for the sake of this video, there's also something called eyebrow gel or brow gel. This is a cleaner version, so I'll show you this one. This is from Ulta, but there's several brands that have eyebrow gel. There's also some that are colored. Let me see. Do I have it in here? I have a drawer of makeup I'm throwing out. Oh, here it is, because I just never use this. But this is called Brow Tint, and if you also wanted to, it looks like this, and it can be, make sure it's the color of your eyebrows, and you can just go through it like that, and it adds a little more color. But I just use eyebrow gel, and it keeps your eyebrows in place if you got curly eyebrow hairs that are like, maybe not curly, but you know, some that are acting a little crazy down here. What I do, same way I did this spoolie, up, sideways, down, and this just keeps your eyebrows in place all day. But mainly I only use eyebrow gel if I'm going to be using a pomade or a wax for my eyebrows, because then it's more likely that if you have wax, it might move throughout the day instead of a pencil. But I don't use too much, just kind of brush through them lightly, and that keeps your eyebrow hairs in line so they don't move or anything throughout the day. So I may use that again, especially when I use the wax. So yeah, that's how I do my eyebrows with a pencil, and I will be back to add to this video with the other two methods at another time.